Guys, guys, what secrets do the pyramid holds? A lot of people have been wondering for years why we can't figure out anything about the pyramids. The pyramids are like some of the biggest mysteries on Earth that are sitting right in our face. Um, Everybody know the pyramids align exactly with true Earth. Um, the pyramids are known for gathering energy. The pyramids do a lot of things that the average person just does not know. A lot of people think the pyramids are just this big old thing that was built thousands of years ago, but in reality, the pyramids are something much deeper than that, much deeper. And I'm gonna give you my opinion on what I truly think the pyramids were built for and why they're here. So everybody keeps thinking that we're the most advanced civilization in history. We are not. I said this time after time after time again. There have been at least 6 generations of humans on this planet before we have a great reset. We always have a reset. Always have a reset. We cannot advance as far as we want to. I've said this before that I think Earth is a prison planet. And people were sent here to Earth to suffer. They were sent here to suffer. This is where they send all the evil, bad doers who don't listen. Earth can be a very, very scary place. Very scary place. You see what goes on. The firmament, I believe, is real because this is a prison planet and we're not allowed to get out of this prison planet. Those pyramids were built to communicate with the outside world. There was, okay, so the Tartarians were a race of people that were here on this earth who were far more advanced than we are. A lot of people are saying that they built the pyramids and they used those pyramids to communicate with those outside of our dimension. The reason aliens and extraterrestrials are able to track the world that we live in is because of the energy that the pyramids give off. That is how they find our location. We are yet to understand the pyramids and we are yet to figure the pyramids out. But I've heard a lot of stories from people that have actually been to the pyramids, and the energy that the pyramids give off is much, much different. There are sections in the pyramid that you're not allowed to go in. I wonder why. Because there are still living beings that we wouldn't even know existed that are living in the pyramid. The pyramids are huge and they're not meant for humans. And a lot of people say this was a grave site for a grave for mummies for like kings and queens. This is where they buried them back in the old days for the Egyptians, the pharaohs and stuff like that. No, this is a place where the elites of that time frame that controlled those on earth, the ones who were guarding and watching the next generation of humans. The pyramids is where they used to communicate with the outside world, where they gave off signals so they could be found. Us humans have not been able to break out of the firmament because we're not built to. We don't understand how to. We can't even figure out basic things like the pyramid. And I'm not saying the pyramids are super easy to figure out, but we can't understand it. We can't process it. The amount of energy that the pyramids give off right there should tell us all we need to know. There are creatures inside of the pyramids that you guys have never been taught about. 10-foot tall creatures lurking in the pyramids. That's why if you ever went and visit the pyramid, there are sections that are blocked off, and they'll tell you they're blocked off for other reasons than what they're truly blocked off for. The pyramids were built so that we couldn't understand it. But the moment we figure out the pyramids, we learn a lot more about what is truly going on out here. We learn a lot more about this world. A lot more. But the scary thing is, we probably won't figure the pyramids out. Why do you think the government spent so many years nuking the skies? Because they're trying to break out of the firmament. They're trying to explore what is above us. So a lot of people say the firmament, we are in the ocean. That's why it's blue up there. Anytime you see a missile hit the firmament, it looks like you're breaking out of water. Like looks like when something shoots out of the water. There are layers. And I've said this before, when we break out of our firmament, we go into another firmament, another earth, another world. Just like when something comes out the bottom of our oceans, it comes into our world. It comes into our world. It comes into our world. And whenever the pyramids are, how can I say this? Whenever the pyramids start giving off that strange energy that everybody feels, but it gives it off at a stronger rate, that means something is communicating and getting ready to transfer into our dimension. There are pyramids all around the world. They are all built for the same thing, to communicate and for extraterrestrials to come to our dimension. They use our pyramids to transfer back and forth through dimensions, not just in Egypt, but there are pyramids in Mexico. There are pyramids all around the world. And each of these pyramids are used to transport from one dimension to another. They don't tell you guys that Antarctica has pyramids too. They don't tell you that there's a civilization of people around 11 to 12 million in Antarctica that we know nothing about. Why do you think Antarctica is so protected? Why do you think there's so much secrets about Antarctica that we don't know? Why can't we ever explore Antarctica the way we want to? Because Antarctica has a connection with the outside world that no other place has. Antarctica has beings living there that we wouldn't even know existed. Their pyramids in Antarctica are where a lot of dimension shifting things happen at, because it's a place where not a lot of humans are at. All the pyramids give off this strong energy that not a lot of people can, and not a lot of people will understand. What lives in the depth of these pyramids is even scarier. They don't tell you what happens in these pyramids to some of these people who go off into these sections they're not supposed to be to, or when you go there past a certain time. Remember, guys, we're on a prison planet that's being protected, not necessarily protected, but trying to prevent us from finding out or learning anything or going anywhere. You cannot expose what's in these pyramids, or you would disappear. The pyramids hold so many secrets to the world, and that's why they're placed all around the world. They were put here for a reason, but we just can't process it yet. And they won't allow us to learn this stuff. The pyramids in Antarctica, Mexico, Egypt, like a lot of these countries in Africa, they're just everywhere. Do you guys truly think the pyramids were built by humans? No. No. They're built by the Tartarians, who are much bigger, much more advanced than we are. It was built to communicate through the firmament, through dimensions. It was built so that us humans wouldn't understand. The people that are living in the pyramid, the beings that are living in the pyramids, are meant to keep us under control and keep us here. And a lot of these things take human form. They walk around us all day, every day. The world is controlled. What we see is controlled. What we learn is controlled. But the secrets of the pyramids, Antarctica, and all these other places, are right in our face. The firmament is meant to keep us here. Earth is a prison planet. With that being said, guys, there are a lot of secrets within the pyramids. Wars happening because of the pyramids. Aliens coming to our planet are able to get to our planet because of the pyramids. Shifting through dimensions, what we have not learned yet. The firmament is just an ocean connecting us to another world. We're unable to break through. We are technically, from the way it sounds, at the deepest part of a different ocean. But guys, just remember, there are some things in the pyramids that we're not allowed to know about. There are some things in Antarctica that we're not allowed to know about. But there's a reason these pyramids are all around the world. Dimension shifting can happen anywhere because those pyramids all get off the same energy and they're all built for the same reason. Guys, this is Roberto Conspiracy Files, letting you know that there are secrets within the pyramids that we should learn about.